Patrick, when you look ahead to the 2022 season, of course, Bama's the favorite across the country. Ohio State's right there, and of course, Georgia. When we get to August camp, what are you going to keep an eye on regarding offense, regarding defense, particular players, position units that you think are key to taking this team over the top?
Well, the key one's going to be the offensive line for me, because I think, like everyone saw, it wasn't typically up to Alabama standards a year ago. I know Alabama had a top 10 pick in the NFL draft, Evan Neal, but other than that, it was a lot of guys who were underperformed or banged up or playing different positions. And I think Alabama's made an attempt to bolster it, getting someone proven like Tyler Steen in there, who's played in the SEC for most of his career. And then where does Alabama stand with the development of guys like J.C. Latham, Javion Cohen, is Emil Ekiyor going to bounce back? And I know that Alabama has a new offensive line coach in Eric Wolford stepping in, over from Kentucky, who did a good job from a year ago. There's a lot of moving pieces on the offensive line, and it's a spot on the field where if you don't have right, you're not going to have success. And there were times Alabama last year really struggled up front, and whether it's games like LSU or Auburn where they could struggle at times to move the football. I mean, in this league, you can't have slip ups like that from week to week. It's gonna end up catching up to you.
Yeah, those were the two games that were a bit shocking, because I've never seen an Alabama rushing attack not be able to move the football over the course of 14 or 15 years under Nick Saban. And we certainly saw that as the Tide was able to escape based on their defensive play against both of those teams in particular. The second game against Georgia, not a great effort, but certainly understandable considering they were playing an all-time great defense. But the LSU-Auburn games certainly were low water marks for an offensive line that's usually one of the best in the country.